something interesting happens at the end of every year. When the calendar is about to turn, we start thinking about the things we want to change, things we want to do, habits we want to rebuild, better versions of ourselves we hope to become. But year after year, many plans never happen. Not because you are lazy, not because you lack discipline, and definitely not because you are not good enough. Behavioral science says something different. People do not change simply because time passes. We change when our environment and the signals around us change. If there is something you want to start but still have not done all year, the reason is not failure. The reason is that your current life is still reinforcing your old habits. The end of the year only helps you see the gap between how you are living and how you want to live. That gap is a reminder, not to start over, but to turn your direction slightly, just a small shift, but enough to create big change in the year ahead. Today, we go through 6 small but powerful adjustments, things to do before the new year arrives, so next year does not feel like starting from zero, but like continuing in the right direction. Change 1. Redesign your space so starting feels easy. Most people think they need more motivation, but what they actually need is less mental clutter. When your desk is messy or full of unfinished tasks, your brain must process all that noise before it can even begin. This creates cognitive load and drains your mental energy right away. You may notice something. Working in a quiet cafe often feels easier than working at home. Not because the cafe is special, but because there are fewer things competing for your attention, so make the first step easier. Keep only what you need for your current task on your desk. Choose one consistent place for deep work. When your brain learns that sitting there means starting, everything becomes lighter. Change 2. Close the invisible leaks in your attention. You are not lacking focus. You are just interrupted too often. A notification, a vibration, a quick glance at your screen. These things do not steal your time. They steal your depth. Research shows that after each interruption, the brain needs about 23 minutes to return to deep focus. 23 minutes from just a quick glance. But this is not your fault. The human brain always chooses fast reward. Dopamine from checking your phone appears almost instantly. So instead of forcing yourself to be stronger, make distraction harder to access. Leave your phone in another room while working. Put distracting apps deep inside folders. Clear unrelated items from your desk. When distraction becomes harder, focus becomes natural. Change 3. Choose habits you can repeat, not habits that impress. Habits do not fail because you lack determination. Habits fail because the expectations are too heavy. 1 hour of exercise every day, 50 pages of reading every night, a full journal page before bed. These sound good, but they are difficult to sustain in a busy life. Science shows that the brain keeps behaviors that feel easy, light, and low effort. Actions you are not afraid to repeat. So start small. A 10-minute walk, 3 pages of reading, 1 honest sentence in your journal. Small enough that you cannot say no, but powerful enough to create momentum. The real question is not how much you do today. It is whether you are willing to do it again tomorrow. If yes, you are on the right path. Change 4. Protect your mental energy. You do not burn out because you do too much work. You burn out because you are constantly reacting, replying to messages, explaining yourself, managing expectations, adjusting emotions, switching mental states again and again. Each one feels small, but together they create heavy pressure. Real rest is not doing nothing. Real rest is reducing stimulation so your body can slow down. Try 3 simple things. Take a 10-minute walk without your phone. Drink something warm slowly, without multitasking. Before bed, write 1 sentence about how you feel. These small signals tell your nervous system that it is allowed to rest. When energy returns, focus returns. Change 5. Reset dopamine so your brain can enjoy deep work again. You did not lose motivation. Your brain was trained by fast rewards, short videos, endless scrolling, constant notifications. These things teach your brain to expect instant pleasure, so anything with delayed reward feels difficult. You do not need an extreme detox, just lower stimulation. Keep your phone out of sight. Move social apps away from your home screen. During breaks, choose low-stimulation activities like walking, stretching, or making tea, and spend 20 minutes a day on one single task. No interruptions. The time is not what matters. The pattern matters. Effort, then reward. When your brain remembers the calm satisfaction of deep focus, work becomes grounding instead of heavy. Change 6. Start with identity, not goals. Goals focus on what you want to do. Identity focuses on who you want to become. People always act in ways that protect the identity they believe is theirs. Instead of saying, "I want to wake up early," say, "I am someone who values mornings." Instead of saying, "I need to exercise," say, "I am someone who takes care of my body." You are not forcing change. You are returning to a version of yourself you respect. Choose one identity sentence and repeat it for 7 days. Your behavior will naturally follow. The new year does not create a new you. It simply highlights the direction you have already started. Every small change you make today is not preparation. It is transformation. You are not starting over. You are continuing, and you are moving in the right direction. Keep going.